Good morning, everybody. It is day
45.
and we're starting out a little unusual because I just wanted to show Allison sporting her brand new hyper electronic neon shoes. So I will never lose my wife. Anyway, this morning it is, as we said, day 45. And very strangely, we're going from France to Switzerland today, starting out with a really steep downhill.
That doesn't seem right.
It doesn't seem right.
But we can all guess, and we know from experience that that downhill means there's an uphill right after it.
That's right. And this has been a steep downhill.
Yeah.
We stayed last night at La Poste, Jougne La Poste. And the name of the place was the 1900 or something like that.
Yeah.
And it was a hotel with an attached restaurant. And they did wood-fired pizza. And pizza was pretty good, except for the aubergines they put on ours at the last minute. First of all, they burnt the first one and they apologized. So they recooked it. So Allison's dinner was a little bit late. I had trout, which was great, and a mushroom sauce, which Allison didn't like at all.
Oh, that was to die for. That was good. Yeah. Could have just had the mushrooms and the sauce.
These little gates that Allison's crossing, this started it's just started yesterday. And they're just cow gates, but they're slippery. They're not very good. But good. There you go. See?
Told you it was slick.
Yeah. Look at the beautiful sun on the mountain up there, down to your right.
Oh yes. Rock face. Goodness gracious.
It's 8 degrees this morning, which is 40. What did I say? 46?
No.
48.
I forget. It's cold, people.
10 is 50. We're in the 40s this morning.
Yeah.
I know everyone back home, I think Sarah said it was 90, and they were really looking forward to some cold weather. And
I have gloves on. and the only layer I'm missing is my warm hat and extra leggings and my
your waterproof stuff.
My waterproof, but I also have my down jacket, my puffy jacket.
Oh, you haven't used that yet?
I haven't put that on yet.
We're going to be walking all the way through a good portion of October. So we do expect some cold weather. I am unsure if I brought enough to stay warm, but you can always buy something, right? So Here we go. Our intent was before we got into Switzerland, we would mail our camping stuff home. Problem was, we arrived at this place on a Sunday, so obviously there was no opportunity. So now mailing it from Switzerland may be cost prohibitive. I don't know. We were intending first to mail it just to one of my colleagues, Emmanuel, who walked with us earlier in our trip, because he's in France, and I thought, from France to France would be a lot less expensive. That plan may be blown. We'll have to wait and see. So, anyway, we're still carrying all that stuff. The idea was to get rid of some of that weight before we tried crossing the Alps. Who knows? Good thing we might have to camp tonight.
Yeah.
This is one of those days that we're starting out. We're heading on the Via Francigena. We know the direction we're going, but we neither know the city we'll be staying in or do we have lodging.
Yeah.
So,
and we don't feel too bad about that because the French pilgrims that stayed in the same hotel again last night, they could not find lodging either.
Yeah, they're really struggling too. So
they're
hoping they're just going to run across a gate. You do occasionally find them. Just
you walk by and go, oh look, there's a sign.
We could have stayed there.
Yeah.
So, worst case, we can camp. Supposedly in Switzerland, wild camping is not allowed. I did read last night from folks that said, well, yeah, it's not technically allowed, but no one's going to bother you if you're not, you're not bothering anything. So, it's an option. Worst case kind of option.
Yeah.
We'll do something like that. So. It looks like we're coming down to some cows. Wake them up for the morning. We had one hard-boiled egg this morning. We're out of food again. Well, not out, but close.
Yeah.
We had one hard-boiled egg this morning and a little piece of a smoked sausage that we had left over. We're saving 2 more hard-boiled eggs each and 1 more sausage for lunch. And we do have a couple potato chips, so we're okay. But
And
we need to find a grocery store.
Nectarines.
The good news is it's a Monday. Things will be. I don't think they have the same issue as France of always closing on Monday morning. So I think we'll be all right. Well, I know we'll be all right.
Oh yeah. We haven't starved yet.
We're still going downhill.
Oh yeah. It feels fantastic on the knees.
Ow. Anyway, I'm going to turn this off for now. In the background, there's that church. You've probably seen some of it as we've been walking, but it's built right into the city wall, which is kind of neat, or at least a fortress wall. Not fortress, a buttress wall.
Not this little church.
Not this little guy.
Here. The one behind us.
All right, Kyle. Sorry to disturb you, but you need to get out of your field.
Yeah.
All right, bye, guys.
Bye.